Hey everyone, Hambbage here. I'm back. Glad you are too. We're going to play some more hardcore vanilla Minecraft, but as we get going here, let's just celebrate plant a tree. Man, when you think about it, what an easy thing to do. Um, there was big news buzz, what, like a year and a half, 2 years ago, maybe? I think it was kind of before the pandemic about the philanthropic hockey puck tree planting thing where these, like, I don't know if they were going to use drones or helicopters or what, but they were basically going to plant 1 million trees um, just by shooting these little hockey puck little things that had trees already in them. They'd drive them into the ground, that would drive it into the topsoil or whatever enough through that they could get their start. Hey, I love that people are doing that, but again, Arbor Day, things like that. They've been going around. They've been around for years, and um, it's such a great way to teach kids about nature and all that. Go to something, not a park. Yeah, listen, I've done plenty of tree plantings at parks and things like that, and yeah, that's something. But you know, it's the unimproved lot, or maybe the boulevard area, or like a parking lot that's being resurfaced in the middle of a shopping district or something. It's like, hey, are the owners down with putting in a few tree plantings there? Because over the years, having a big old tree, I'm trying to figure out where we were going. It's literally been 5-10 minutes. Um, yeah, it's a great way to change your landscape, and I think back to a couple of the trees that either were planted in my childhood yard, where nowadays if I go back every few years and see that area and see how it's changed, how everything around it has matured and grown. That's pretty cool. And the house I lived at for a long time in Colorado had a one of those work days where hey, anybody who wants one gets a tree sapling, like a little pine to plant. And I brought one home, and when my buddy sold his house, I was looking out, we joked about it. It was like, oh, that was a little tree, and it had grown up. It was probably 25, 30 feet tall and super broad around it. It kind of been put on a vacant, non-sodded side that was just, fill rock and all that kind of stuff over on the side, and grown up to be this big, beautiful, full tree. It was awesome. So cool time capsules of our own making, right? To see the world change around us, and doing that over and over again. Because again, trees have a pretty low overall return rate. Not a lot of them are going to make it all the way to maturity. Now, this may get us some trouble with the lighting up above. Again, I guess all we really need are the four. I hear you. Oh, there you are. Again, remember, zombie villagers would be so good. I know I'm fairly confident we get them here too, but I'm really sure they come out of dark room spawners where they're just spawning naturally, right? Um, Now then, maybe we go. Something like that, just to block the direct light a little bit. Jeez, where's the... There's not that much light to come up here. Oh, it's this. Oops. Are any of you tradesmen? So I think as we were talking about at the end of the last episode, what we kind of neglected on was we're going to have to heal that villager, which again, not a huge obstacle to that, just a little bit of forethought and planning. Make it easier. Alright, where is our cutoff here? Get him? Okay, so it's 2... Ooh, that's a lot. Saw your cool leather uniform, sir, and thought you were something noteworthy. Ooh, need more. That gets us close. close. That's a lot of chainmail. Oh, yeah, we don't like you guys. Okay, so that gives us a big old space above. And while I know it seems like, hey, get off me with that shovel. What that shovel did. Such a meanie. Couldn't he tell I was trying to improve their living? Can we call them living quarters? Remember what happened to us in the world with the iron sword, gold sword, iron sword, whatever it was when the zombies got us. Don't even remember which world it was, but as kind of who cares as you can kind of make the attitude these days, or at this point in the game, it can really be dangerous. And while we want this to be totally visible, I think we can try to So the good news is you guys can see clearly is even though we haven't yet gotten our villager friend, we're doing great at repairing. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's no faster than our uh, darker creeper spawner, especially in the lulls like this, but give us a little to work on. And if we can get that last advancement knocked out here, that'd be great. I'm going to pause it for just a second here. Get a little sip of my coffee. And right back at it. One torch up there is kind of unfortunate. Come on. Just need one of you to be a villager. Is that so hard? Do this. Life inside the darkroom spawner. Dun dun dun. So I don't know if that made any difference whatsoever. No villagers. A lot of flesh. Because if anything we're looking for out of the loot there, it's bars. Bars and the enchanted stuff we can just scrub back for more XP. So close. So close. So I'm thinking we'll swap our picks as soon as we're. Wow, I was Sometimes those babies have huge durability. I was expecting that. What I was going to say before we were so rudely interrupted is I think here, right here and now, we'll um, swap to the partial pick, the one we've been using to mine around in here. Um, get that one all juiced up and see if we can't get this villager in that. If we get all those two done, depending on the time, I would think that might be around the end of our episode. Then a next episode would be doing coal and gems and cooking ore and all that good stuff, and then going to trade with Franny because we're gonna have so many trade goods for Franny. Let's see how far that can get us out of the XP load, just to mix it up and do the productive stuff that we would. Hey, look at all this stuff. We might as well go trade it for emeralds and then be adding to our levels. That sounds kind of silly. So. You think it would help if I put a crafting table or a farmer compost bin? Do you think any of them would? I don't think they can. I don't think that's quite how it works. They're not just gonna pop into a profession because the job block is there, right? No, that's just your chain. I thought for a second you were the one. 'Cause you're the one. Ba-dum-bum-bum. So I think at one point I mentioned I've been. Oh, that's just gold. Gold with a weapon. Hey, we got to level 55. And our pick, oh, because we have a fixed pick, we got to level 55. So we'll swap those. Right, and then we should have one more in the toolbox that's still completely broke down. Also, if we go through all that time just hanging out in here, fighting zombies as they come out, and still don't have anything to show for it villager-wise, I guess we'll just have to regroup our plan. But I was pretty sure at some point along the way I've come across them. Maybe not. Sounds like excited dog on metal stairs. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know if you guys picked up any of that, but pretty loud to me. He popped up there or something? Should be about the vicinity. Maybe he was just a regular old zombie hanging out. So yeah, if we get through repairing this pick, don't see any zombie villagers in and amongst these zombies, and do all our emerald trades and still don't have one, then we're going to have a sit-down talk, guys. Are we going to go knowingly pillage a random village somewhere, pluck out a poor innocent, fully cured and no need for a cure, never bothered anybody in their life villager, and hit them with a charged trident? Seems kind of monstrous. We've been trying to avoid that, but at some point it would be nice to get back to sleep. I'm sure Hambbage here is struggling with all kinds of side effects from sleep deprivation. Come on, game, throw me a bone. We don't have much pick left. At least this should catch up our zombie numbers a little bit. Villagers. I should have a bucket of water in case I accidentally hit one with a water sword. Or with the water sword? With the flame on the sword. Fire aspect. I don't know. Maybe that was just me misremembering. Not you. He seems to be stuck behind a single block. Let me move a second and help you out. So sadly, guys, I did just try peeking through the night to check on the arrival of any the sight of the sword in the one guy's hand made me kind of swing wildly. I was worried I got one there. But no. Yeah, I was checking through the night to see if any late bands of moisture came through. But yeah, in case you didn't know it, be a villager. Just armored up. Yeah, there's two elements you need for the creation of snow. You need moisture, precipitation, or to precipitate, and you need cold to make it fall as a solid crystalline form as opposed to a liquid droppy form. Well, we got cool enough, I'm pretty sure, but aside from clouding up a little bit in the afternoon when I was recording and saying, "Oh yeah, it's looking like it could be coming a little bit late," there was nothing. It was just just briefly cloudy, cool day, and then it cleared up again at night. And while I didn't turn the lights on when I looked outside in the middle of the night to, see anything happen, there was no frost on the ground when I looked out this morning, and at no point when I looked out was anything even wet. So it stayed pretty good. Just too bad. I'm kind of ready for a taste, especially hearing that others got to see some earlier in the week. I feel deficient in snow sightings. personally. Can't do that. I don't recommend trying that at home. That was some advanced coffee drinking while zombie fighting. Alright, I'll go back over to my other corner then. Well, maybe that's what the game's trying to tell me. Look, you want more zombies? Why don't you go stand in a different spot then? Let us know you're not a bot. We're so close on this pick, though. Just tough it out a minute, right? We'll see. You got about 25 or so minutes left in this episode. Which, as we all know, the last part of any repair, tool repair, is the... Oh, that's enchanted something shovel. Not quite as bad as the sword. Yeah, we may just top off those two as well while we're here. That little pause is me giving them trying to get a second look in on any of them to make sure I don't have a Fletcher or a fisherman or a who knows what. Oh, well, we'll have to see. After the fact, if we were just getting really bad RNG, or if hoping for zombie villagers out of this thing is just a big old waste of time. Iron block or block, that would be nice. Ingot. Villagers, come on. We're not going to be here forever, guys. Although this last little bit of this pick makes me feel that way a little bit. That's granite. I was wondering, like, oh, is there a big gravel wall? There we can get some more. This would be a great one for super early morning or evening or something when I don't have direct sunlight. I've got a great view of the sweatshirt I'm wearing reflected back at it. It's got little hoodie straps that hang down and I kind of shake every once in a while. It's like, what is that? Oh, yeah, that's just the reflection. There we go. Stole the carrot. It's like the one that stole the totem that one time. Hey, there's our pick done. That's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and do these. We're here. We're rocking this. And we've got solid 15 minutes plus to wrap these up. And like I said, next episode will... Ooh, enchanted chain. That's pretty good. Nothing else to combine here. We are pretty full. Let's... We set up boxes back here. Or do we just put them all away? Or did I leave them? I hope I didn't lose them somewhere. What did I do with the brown box? No matter. We'll be back up there very shortly. Some of these things can't stack. So they're the ones we should stash away. Get the stone. I didn't realize that wasn't even a full stack. Alright, well that's enough. We're not going to be up there for too terribly long. Give them a little chance to refresh. Alright, game. You've been allowed a reset for villager spawns. Any villagers? No villagers, but a good old-fashioned horde. I like that. It's good. Good little dose of XP. A little bit closer, shovel. A little bit. Go hide. Shh. Boom. So insufferable. It was nice of it to give me a baked potato, though, in exchange for the double baby zombie. Trying to get better about hitting their little tiny little hit boxes. Still not villagers. Beginning to come to the conclusion that that is just a no-go. Do, 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 do. At least the shovel was the more wore down of the two tools. So there's that. Uh, come on, shovel. Now this is just getting silly. I guess the other thing to do, possibly here, if we really wanted to, the other thing to do would be to sit in a safe room and get a bigger. The chainmail guys always look a little more like, is that a villager underneath? Never is. Okay, there's our shovel though. Shovel done, axe. Almost done, guys. All our toil will be at an end. And what we another factor in the oh, are you? Or are you just leather boots? Just leather boots. Darn it. Drop his leather boots. Ooh, garbage trucks. Hey. Um. Kind of lost train of thought there. What were we all about? Oh, I know in the past we've talked about like a end Enderman real farm, where we could really crank up the repairs. And I do want to do that, but honestly, that scares me a lot more than like a wither fight, because uh, going down on that column of water to initially set it up, that that could easily claim our world too. But the appeal is there after a couple episodes like these where it's um, just ooh, he's got the sword. Priority to the sword guy. Where? Axe almost good. It's good. We're probably in the 10 to 15 minute range left. Villager. No. Yeah, the appeal huge. I don't know what we're gonna look at for tool repair. I would prefer, if everything was in a perfect world, I would try to get the HCMC 100 stuff completed before we tried the Enderman farm. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold that strong onto conservative playstyle though. But we do have another piece of netherite. I mean, we could certainly add another pick to our arsenal. We got a gazillion diamonds. We can basically keep resetting our tools. Basically, right now the tool chest is a limiting factor. But that can modify here too. I've already talked about getting more shulker boxes. And setting up another one so that we have one for tools and one for weapons first. And, eventually, if it really comes down to it, I've never gotten to this point in my own play, but, if we got to the point where we were really doing massive excavations and projects and, all that good stuff, then getting a shulker box simply allocated for we do see the axe is good. So, all right. Let's do a bit of this. Turn it off. We've done plenty. Yeah, so, I don't know. We'll see. Parts of me are like, make it, like the various wither fights and that kind of stuff. You're making too big a deal about it. Once you get it done, you'll laugh at it and be like, oh, why'd you even worry? But based on our entry to the end and that near heart attack, and then just all the extra work we put in, it's kind of terrifying. And it shouldn't be. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll roll the die, but I think we'll wait till we really get a hard and fast need for that, and I think we can at least go through a few more situations where we find we don't need to worry too much there. What are we gonna do with all this nonsense, though? Probably got some zombie flesh we can put away. Recoup a little bit of space. Cobbles, granites, diorites. Is this full? Oh, very close. It is now. Deep slates. Iron I missed. Okay, upstairs. Sort all that and then come back down with the remainder. How are we doing on time, too? 49 minutes, so this should be enough to get us kind of sorted, swap out to the one pick that needs repairs from all these good ones. See if I don't know, does the hoe need anything? Has it been in good shape, or do we need anything else to get tidied up here? I still don't see those other shulker boxes either. What on earth did we do with those? Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. So we should do these first. Oh, we can get them all. I guess I hope they're downstairs, right? Think that's that. I didn't leave them outside when I was setting up the... a little container, did I? Stupid trees in the way. I like this tree, though. Speaking of plant a tree, I like our couple trees around. Alright, I don't see any shulker boxes out here. This is going to be... Keep plugging away on these guys. It's the first time we've had a chance to really grab any random outfitty items. A leather shirt, surprisingly. Again, we can make all these if we need to, but it's kind of the novelty of gathering them up when we got to sort and touch all that stuff anyway. Alright, some food items here. Boom. Boom. Boxes. I know we probably got other spots for boxes. We'll put those in there. A bunch of stuff for the lava. And find our silly boxes. Where would I have put them? I guess just between the rows of stacks or something. I just forgot to grab. This is getting worse. It's mainly the brown one, right? We were in here to put membranes away. This is awful. Hi. Hi. I mean, the good news is I can go back to the tape, and I'm not real wild about getting multiple episodes behind on uploading. So maybe when we do wrap this up, I'll go take a look, kind of scan through and see where we pulled them out. That's pretty big. One or two blues and the brown one. Now, I do think we had just emptied the brown, which is good, but... from a gameplay perspective, that's much more catastrophic than leaving up a thank you slide or something like that. Oh, where could my skulkers be? We're going to load these up in prep, but I think we'll do the... string, flint, sticks, and feathers are what Franny wants, right? So we could always bring some logs to convert. I am just... what the heck happened? Where would I have accidentally stuck those? We were putting away, like, fence and trapdoor stuff, rail, treasures are always in play. These are just on either side of the thing, so they're targets I think we've already checked here. You can't put them inside another shulker, otherwise I'd be worried about the glass box. Maybe over here we did... Oh. I'm absolutely lost. Now we're going in circles. Oh. $56. I'm going to do one more. Kind of the last thing I can double check again without just blindly looking. We did look at all of these, right? And that was the only one that really made much sense. Because the one thing I really wanted to do here was come back up and down this hallway. Oh well. At some point we should expand. The height is awesome, but getting a little wider so we don't have to worry about course correcting or anything would be nice as well. It's is what it is, neither here nor there. There's the beginning. Alright, now, I know, I think we've done this like 4 times, right? But not in there at all. Nothing up here that I recall having set out boxes, and we were already well established in doing all this, right? Well, guys, I've got a homework assignment. I'm going to start processing out the videos, getting them uploaded for you guys to enjoy, so we'll have at least 2 from today, and see what the heck happened to those shulker boxes. I'm sure I just, brain dead put them into one of the storage chests, but rather than just doing an endless click through, I'm thinking I'll just have to go back and look. I don't even know where we would rightly have did all those. We did something here. We looked in there. Dirts we put away. Gravel. We were in and out of some of these. Wood. It's pretty selfish, making you guys watch all this just so I don't have to. I don't know. Got absolutely nothing. Maybe it's the invisible stuff visual glitch thing we've seen a few times. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I'll come back with a full report. I will also endeavor to check on whether zombie spawners can actually spawn villagers, if we were just having bad RNG, or if that's actually a thing we might have had happen. But at either rate, we've managed to fill up our full hour, so I'm going to wish you guys well. Have a wonderful break or evening, day, morning, whatever, school day, work day. We'll see you back here whenever you're ready for some more hardcore vanilla Minecraft with Hambbage. Take care. Stay awesome, guys.